Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are starting with the first chapter of class 12, Sociology, the demographic structure of Indian society. This chapter is all about understanding Indian population and how it impact our society. Make sure you watch till the end for some exam tips and important points you don't want to miss. Let's get started. What is demography? Let's begin with the basics. The term demography refers to the scientific study of human population. It examines aspects like population size, composition, and changes over time. For example, the number of people in a country, their age distribution, and migration pattern are all part of demography. To gather this data, India conducts a census every 10 years. The last census was in 2011, which reported India population at 1.21 billion. Think about it. How do these numbers shape our society? Let's explore. India population is diverse, dynamic and growing rapidly. Here are some key features to remember. First is size and growth. India is the second most populous country in the world. The population growth rate has been declined over the years, but it's still significant. Point number 2 is age composition. India has a youthful population with over 50% above the age of 35. This creates opportunity for economic growth but also challenges like unemployment. Fourth is sex ratio. The sex ratio is the number of female per thousand male. According to the 2011 census, India's sex ratio is 940 female for every 1000 male. Number 4, rural-urban divide. About 68% of the population lives in rural areas, but urbanization is increasing. Next is key concept of demography. Now let's focus on some important concepts related to population. 1. Birth rate. The number of live births per thousand people in a year. 2. Death rate. The number of deaths per thousand people in a year. Fertility rate. The average number of children born to a woman during her lifetime. Number 4. Migration. The movement of people from one region to another, which can be internal or international. Each of these factors play a major role in shaping the demographic structure of a society. Impact of demographic changes. So what's happened when population grow or change? Let's break it down. Economic implication. A large youth population creates a demographic dividend. More people in the working age group can boost economic growth. But it also means we need more jobs, healthcare, and education facility. Number 2 is social implications. Rapid urbanization leads to overcrowded city, housing shortage, and environmental changes also. Unequal sex ratio can lead to social problems like gender inequality and violence. Number 3, political implications. Government policies must address population-related issues such as implementing schemes for rural employment or urban infrastructure. Next is what we face challenges of population growth due to population growth. While India population growth has its advantages, it also brings challenges. Number 1 about it is overpopulation, pressure on resources like food, water and energy. Number 2, unemployment. The job market struggle to accommodate the growing workforce. Number 3, health care. Providing quality health care to such a large population is a major challenge. Exam tips for this chapter, we can say. Now let's talk about how you can ace this chapter in your board exams. First one is memorize key definition. Terms like birth rate, death rate, demographic dividend are frequently asked in exams. Number 2, use data. Include census 2011 statistics in your answers. For example, is India's population of 1.21 billion or the rural urban divide of 60% versus 32%, 68% versus 32%. And write your exams in a points. Always structure your answer with heading and subheading to make the invigilator, examiner, make them clear and concise. And number 4 is practice case studies. Use example like urbanization in Mumbai or rural challenges in Bihar to make your answer stand out. That's all for the chapter 1, the demographic structure of Indian society. I hope you find this video helpful. If you have any question, drop them in the comments and I will be happy to help. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.